All right, guys, how's it going? So, welcome to our EDPY 404 page on Chapter 1 of our textbook, Introduction. I'm Craig.
And I'm Lisa.
So, what we've done, we've broken our chapter down into 4 sections.
We have the historical perspectives,
Today's adolescence in Canada and around the world,
the nature of development.
and the science of adolescent development.
In this section, we'll be talking about the historical perspectives and some important people and their theories.
So, be prepared to be amazed. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, so next we're going to look at Plato and Aristotle. So what Plato did, he stated that reasoning doesn't belong to childhood, but rather first appears in adolescence. And he felt that children should spend time in sports and music, and adolescents should study math and science.
So Aristotle stated that the most important aspect of adolescence is the ability to choose, that self-determination is the hallmark of our maturity, and he also recognized adolescence' egocentrism.
And here's just a picture of Plato and Aristotle, pretty old Greek guys.
Check out that facial hair.
All right, so next we have J.J. Rousseau, who was a Swiss philosopher of the Middle Ages. And he felt being an adolescent is not the same as being an adult. He encouraged curiosity in 12 to 15-year-olds. He felt 15 to 20-year-old individuals mature emotionally, and selfishness is replaced by interest in others. And he felt development occurred in stages.
G. Stanley Hall, no relation to Taylor Hall, is considered the father of scientific study of adolescence. He proposed that development is mainly controlled primarily by biological factors. Don't mind the spelling error, we'll be fixing that for next time. And G. Stanley came up with the storm and stress view, so we'll be discussing that in the next slide. Here we are, the storm and stress view. So it's a concept that adolescence is a turbulent time filled with conflict and mood swings. Adolescents' thoughts, feelings, and actions move back and forth between conceit and humility, good intentions and temptation, happiness and sadness.
Margaret Mead was an anthropologist who studied adolescence in Samoa, and she felt the smoother the transition between childhood and adulthood, the less storm and stress there would be. This is how it's handled in Samoa, versus the United States and Canada, where children are seen as being quite different than adults. Her work was criticized by many for being biased and error-prone. So the inventionist view is that socio-historical conditions contributed to the emergence of adolescence. And the period between 1890 and 1920 is known as the age of adolescence, as there was a great many laws and acts enacted to exclude youth from employment and require them to attend school. So at the bottom, there's just a couple stats that are pretty interesting, cool to see.
So the term millennial refers to the generation born after the 1980s. Two main characteristics are seen in millennials: their ethnic diversity and their connection to technology, which can be positive and negative.
Due to there being so many negative stereotypes about today's adolescents, a new movement was promoted by Jacqueline Lerner called Positive Youth Development, or PYD, which consists of the 5 C's: competence, confidence, connection, character, and caring and compassion.